Before I start the list, be aware that the Pokemon franchise is absolutely enormous and that there's obviously more than 36 facts about it. Therefore, I'll leave this video with basic facts that seem interesting, leaving future videos on more specific topics in Pokemon as a possibility. Here are 36 Pokemon facts in 5 minutes. 1. The name Pokemon is actually an English name. In reality, it's a combination of the Japanese name, Pokémonster. 2. Ditto and Mew have the same color, same exact weight, no transform naturally, and can technically learn any move. Because of this, it's rumored that Dittos may be a failed experiment of Mew. 3. The original legendary trio had English names that assign the number to them in Spanish, being Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. 4. Arcanine, a fire Pokemon from Generation 1, as well as my personal favorite Pokemon, was intended to be a legendary Pokemon, but was later replaced by Moltres and ended up as an evolution only. 5. Funny enough, Munna, which is a 5th generation Pokemon, was referenced about a decade and a half before it's revealed by a girl outside of the rock tunnel, stating,
"The Pokemon here is so chunky, there should be a pink one with a floral pattern."
6. Azurill is the only Pokemon that can switch genders when evolving, possibly referencing real-life amphibians that are able to change gender. 7. Mr. Mime, despite its name, can also have a female gender assigned to it. 8. Although Spinda is not exactly the most used Pokemon, aka it's never used by anyone, it does have variety. The game developers made over 4 billion different spot patterns for Spinda, ensuring that no two Spinda are the same. Seemingly, at least. 9. An interesting reference to Pikachu and Meowth involves their respective Pokedex numbers, 25 and 52, being opposites. This could explain the choice of Meowth being Pikachu's opposite in the anime. 10. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan are direct references to Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. 11. Splash is the most useless move in the game, and technically belongs to Magikarp. However, other Pokemon such as Hoppip and Spoink learned Splash as well. This is because in Japan, the move is actually known as Hop. 12. The fungus on Paras's back eventually takes over its host after evolution, and once Parasect takes form, it's noticed by the white, soulless eyes that the once living bug possessed. 13. Coughing and wheezing were actually going to be named Ni and La, as references to the crowded cities of New York and Los Angeles. 14. A Pokedex entry for Farfetch explains how it was once nearly hunted to extinction by humans, confirming the fact that Pokemon can be friends and food. 15. So far, it seems like Slowbro is the only Pokemon that can devolve, as taking out the shelter from its tail reverts it back into a Slowpoke. 16. The Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh regions all resemble parts of real-world Japan, with Unova relating to the United States and Kalos relating to France. 17. Lieutenant Surge, an American soldier, hinted at the fact that there are Pokemon wars across the world. 18. He also confirms the fact that the United States exists in Pokemon. 19. While on this topic, a journal entry in the Pokemon Mansion explains of an expedition to find Mew being done in the jungles of South America. 20. Many Pokedex entries on Wobbuffet hint at the fact that the blue body is actually a decoy, and that the tail itself is the actual Pokemon. 21. The Lavender Town theme is famous for its eerie tune and placement in the Pokemon universe as a town for the dead. Isochronic tones in the theme is a possible explanation for the uneasiness that players would get. 22. The game's breeding mechanic makes it possible for certain groups, such as mammalian Pokemon, to have offspring, even if they're not the same species. That being said, a Wailord can potentially mate with the Diglett. 23. Yamask is actually a lost soul with the face it carries, being the face of the human whose soul it possesses.
They're said to cry when remembering its past life.
24. According to the Pokedex, the very first Kadabra was a psychic boy that suddenly woke up one day transformed. 25. A famous Easter egg that lives to this day is the Pokeball containing Mew that was said to be found in a truck before boarding the SS Anne. 26. Drifloon's Pokedex entry states that it tricks little kids into thinking it's a balloon and then takes them away to Lord knows where. 27. Drowsy's design isn't really based off a traditional elephant, but a tapir, which was said to steal dreams and nightmares in Japanese legend, and I hope I said that tapir word right. 28. Pikachu's name is based off of onomatopoeias, the Pika being a sound effect for sparkle, and Chew being the sound that mice make when squeaking. 29. Magnemite weighs 13.2 pounds. When it evolves into Magneton, it should logically have tripled its weight. Instead, it weighs 132 pounds. 30. Psychic Pokemon are weak to Bug, Dark, and Ghost types because they are some of the most common phobias that the mind suffers from. 31. there exists a possible scenario that traded Pokemon evolve because of the desperate need to be stronger for their master that in turn is giving them away for something else, which is actually pretty sad. 32. Despite Rhydon being Pokemon 112, it is the first Pokemon that it was ever drawn, even before its pre-evolution. 33. The Pokerus virus is actually a beneficial disease for your Pokemon, but once a Pokemon becomes immune to it, it can never acquire the virus again. 34. You can catch the Pokerus virus in the wild from an infected Pokemon, but considering the odds are a third of encountering a shiny Pokemon and there's no visible proof of the infection, you may have ran away or defeated an infected Pokemon in the past. 35. Clefairy was actually meant to be Ash Ketchum's original Pokemon, but was replaced by Pikachu because it wasn't cuddly or yellow enough. And 36. Pokemon holds a Guinness World Record, unsurprisingly, for the most photosensitive epileptic seizures caused by a TV show. What an interesting way to go down in history. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more facts on the topic you like, then post your thoughts in the comments below. Leave a like to support my channel, and don't forget to subscribe, of course, if you're looking forward for more videos. Till next time, I'll see you later.